So here we have another video talking about the myths around cross-dressing, this time about inner myths, inner beliefs that are not true. Beliefs are ideas that we accepted as true, sometimes unconsciously, sometimes because of some of our life experiences, about what we heard, what we lived. But these myths are ideas that are not true. One of them, something is wrong with me. If you are a cross-dresser feeling this, that something is wrong with you, let me tell you that this is normal. If you focus your attention in what is around you, if you are the only one in your environment, if you don't know anyone behaving the same way, it is normal that you feel that something's wrong with you. But you know what? You are not the only one. You are not the only cross-dresser in the world. In fact, there are thousands and thousands of cross-dressers in the world. But most of them, they keep it in secret. So you don't see them. Now it's easier to see cross-dressers on social media. But what happened 30 years ago when there was no internet and we didn't know? When I say we, I mean the vast majority of society. We didn't know that cross-dressing is a reality. So you created that belief. I am the only one. I am different. It means I am wrong. No, the fact that you are different doesn't make you wrong at all. Nothing's wrong with you. Every part of you belongs to you and you are whole. Another one of these myths. I am broke because I want this. No, nothing's wrong with you. And this comes with shame, again, because maybe no one around you cross-dress. Maybe you received some negative comments, especially from people who love you, unconsciously trying to protect you. But this is not true. In fact, the fact that you cross-dress is not because you are broken. It's because you are so connected with your essence, that you are so rich inside, that you want to express this on the outside. So it's not about brokenness. Is that correct in English? Brokenness? If not, forgive me. It's about richness, in fact. Another one. If I embrace my feminine side, I will lose my masculine side. No. Imagine this example, and I know this is not like that, but imagine that you have two different glasses, one with orange juice and the other one with wine. Okay? You can drink from one of the glasses now and drink from the other one 10 minutes after. Or you can mix them. Or you can choose, I want to connect more with wine for some time, but it doesn't mean you need to forget about the orange juice or even throw it away. No. You have the power to choose whatever you want to express in a certain moment. And you can have those two, let's say, identities, those two parts of you in amazing harmony. You don't need to say no to a part of you. In fact, the power you have is that you can say both and. I am both masculine and feminine. I want to express both masculine and feminine whenever I want. I have the power to choose. That's the reality. Another one. Wow, this is huge. My feminine desires cancel out my achievements as a man. You know what? We think that in order to achieve, especially when it comes to business, when we have this idea of success as a man, we have this image of, okay, a man who is powerful, decisive, always taking action. And we associate this with a certain way to express, with a certain clothes. But this is completely made up. And the reality is that, yes, we need this, let's say, more masculine energy, which is taking action, proactivity, and especially, starting things. This is masculine. However, we also, and we, I mean, as humans, we also need to start with the connecting with the feminine side. And feminine energy, the divine feminine, is about creating, is about giving birth, not only to children, giving birth to ideas, projects, is about intuition. And in fact, all these achievements as a man come from the creativity and the intuition and the inspiration, which is more feminine. So in fact, this feminine energy is helping you to make these achievements more sustainable, more meaningful, and at the same time, it is adding depth, tenderness, and new dimensions to this men's achievement, right? And this is connected with the next myth. I cannot be strong and soft. I must pick one. In fact, you have the power to choose. In this moment, I want to be strong. In this moment, I want to be soft, because you are everything. And again, you are powerful beyond measure to accept every single part of you and decide, what do I want to feel more right now? Do I need my strength in this situation, in this environment? Okay, let's connect with my masculine energy. Do I want to be more tender, softer? Okay, I choose that. When you live both is when you are strong. So you don't need to pick one forever. You have everything, and you can pick whatever you want in any moment in your life and change your mind later. It doesn't make you did wrong. No. It means you are in control of you. And this is amazing. Another one of the myths. I am losing parts of myself if I love, sorry, I was reading it wrong. I'm losing parts of myself I love by doing this. Which means, again, you can have this belief that you must say no to some parts of you that you love in order to say yes to others. And this is not like that. You can have everything. And in fact, you have everything. And you have this amazing way, this amazing opportunity to embrace everything who you already are. So you don't need to lose anything. You are not losing anything because your masculine energy is a complement to your feminine energy and vice versa. You are like, from my perspective, and let's see if this analogy is helping you, like two siblings, like twins. Sometimes, I invite you in let me tell you, in a positive way. So don't get me wrong. I see those two parts of you and I feel them amazing. You have this opportunity to live and combine those two energies in such a powerful way. So this is nothing wrong with you and you are not losing anything. Another one of the myths. This part of me makes me unworthy of respect. No, this is your truth. This is your truth, your reality, your essence. And you are worthy of respect. And you are worthy of love. You are lovable. Not despite of the way you express yourself, but because of the way you express yourself. Because respect comes when there is honesty, kindness, courage, and all of this belongs to your essence. It's not about the clothes. So yes, you are worthy of respect, love, respect, not only from others, but also from yourself. Stop judging you. Stop thinking there's something wrong with you because that's not true. And I have some more myths with you. I always have to hide. Nobody could handle the truth. This can work for a while, but pretending who you are not, always hiding a part of you, let me tell you, is exhausting. I was doing this for some time. I was not accepting parts of myself, talking about sexuality and intimacy, and it was exhausting. The moments I was true to myself and I say to myself, this is me, because hiding sometimes is not about um, going out and telling to anyone. It's about being true to yourself. I was not accepting some parts of me. And the moment I said, yes, this is me, and okay, maybe I'm different from people around me, but this is my authenticity, this is who I am. The moment I came out to me, everything changed in my life. I started attracting the wrong people, the right people in my life, the right experiences, the right opportunities, and everything in my life improved for the better. And the more true and honest I was with myself, the more true and honest people showed up in my reality. Another one. I will always walk in fear of being discovered. That means that you still feel that something's wrong with you. Is connected with the one I just shared. You need to hide. What happens if someone discovers me? Okay, what happens if someone discovers your true essence? All the love you have inside, all this tenderness, all this care. The wrong people will say no, and that's perfect. And the right people will say yes, and that's also perfect. So don't think about that as something to avoid. If people discover your essence and they say no, they reject you, is because they were the wrong people for you. Another one. I am fundamentally alone in this. Loneliness is hard. Loneliness is maybe some of the most painful feelings talking about cross-dressing. And the fact that you don't know anyone around you, it doesn't mean you are alone. And this is one of the reasons why I created Maria's community, because I want you to meet more cross-dressers walking the same path that you are walking. I want you to really feel that there is a community out there, because you are not the only one by any means. So no, you are not alone. There are many beside you. I am with you. I am beside you. Maybe you felt alone, but this loneliness is not real. Another one of these big myths. No woman will ever accept me. And we come back to one of the myths before. Maybe there will be women who will say no to you. And this is okay. It means they are not the right fit for you. They are not the right match for you. And imagine that the majority of women say no to you. Let's imagine that. Let's pretend. And I am making this up. So the vast majority of women say no to cross-dressers. You desire a love relationship. You love women. And you have, let's say that only 1% of women in this world love cross-dressers. Only 1%. Okay, you have more than enough to choose from. You just need one to build the most amazing love relationship in the world. You just need one woman to accept you. And if you don't have this soulmate now, if you have not met this special woman for you, it doesn't mean she's not there. It doesn't mean that she will never appear. It just means that you were not prepared, or she was not prepared. And one of the things that prevent people from meeting their soulmate is about believing that this soulmate doesn't exist. The moment you change this thinking, the moment you change this deep-rooted belief, you will see that new opportunities appear, and the right person will appear to your life. If you are convinced that this woman does not exist, you know what? That's what the universe is showing you. The universe always says yes to your beliefs, to your vibration, to your frequency. So if you broadcast to the universe, this woman does not exist, this woman does not exist, the universe says, yes, this woman does not exist. The moment you change that belief and you see yourself as lovable, as enough, and you are convinced, okay, this woman exists, I don't know where to find her, I don't know how to approach her, however, I know she exists somewhere. So the universe will say, yes, that woman exists. And you will find yourself going out maybe to different places and meet different women, connecting with different women in different environments. You will encounter different situations, and eventually this woman will appear into your life. So yes, the right woman will accept you. this was another one of the myths. And you know what? All those myths were not proof of your weakness. They were just proofs of what we heard, what we saw, and what we experienced. But those are not facts. Those were stories created in our mind. And we have the power to change that.